Hello, amazing, wonderful people. Hola, hola. From Mexico, from the ocean. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. It's very hot here, very, very hot, very humid. So let's see how long I can actually stand up and do this. We're here at the facilitator class with Gary, Dane and Simone, and it's just such a different space, such a different class with so many new perspectives, so many aha moments. My world is changing a lot, and so does many other people, and especially like in a world right now where so many people have the point of view that they don't have choice, that they're supposed to give up, and then being in that space of wow, like just like right now in the world we live in where so many people would like to give up or think, you know, they have to hold back or save their money or, you know, not truly live, perceiving that actually the opposite is true. Like everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. I mean, how much are you buying the point of view that you should hold back? You can't be really alive right now. You cannot really be profitable right now because the way the world functions right now. Does that really feel right to you? Or does it actually make you go contract? Well, you know the tool. Whatever is heavy is a lie. What's true will make you feel lighter. So what if you use it? Because that's what's up right now, you know, when everything and everyone is contracting, or many people are contracting around you, it's so easy to go into that vibration and to try to like make that limitation right. It's something we've learned to do since we were children, make the people around us and their vibrations right by like going into the same and vibrating like the people around us, just to do whatever. You guys who know that, you know, tools, the fifth element, it's how you perpetrate the fifth element against you, how you try to save other people, like by going into their vibration, making their limitations right. I mean, how many people's limitations are you trying to make right by vibrating like them? And right now, like this energy of heaviness and contraction and lack is very, very loud in the world. What are you doing with it? Are you trying to make it real for you? Are you going into it and making it right for you? Or are you going, wait a second, it's heavy, it's actually a lie. What's actually available beyond it? What's true for me? Again, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. And nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. And what's opening up here, for me and for so many others in Mexico, is like, holy shit, we have so much more choice than we have ever considered. It's like most of us, like we heard, yeah, we have choice, we are beings of choice, but semi, you know, like a little bit still in the box of someone's like buffet. But no, you have such a power and like such a huge buffet of choice that you probably haven't acknowledged. So a while ago I had a class that was called Facilitating the Power Beyond the Pain. It's a pragmatic psychology class. It was I think a 5-week program, and we talked like 5 weeks or maybe it was longer about like when you think you are in pain, and pain is not just physical pain, it's also frustration and stress and worry about the future and anxiety, and all of that are different levels or different forms of pain. And it's like what we realized is every pain, whatever it is, stress, anxiety, worry, all of this is just pointing you to a power that you have been avoiding. Again, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. So basically you can use everything that's bothering you as a resource, as something that points you to a possibility if you're willing to be that different. But it really takes you to be willing to be so freaking different and vibrate differently. And that's for me a very pragmatic perspective. And one of the things that, there's so much possible, just like, oh my God, guys. By the way, I'm here by the ocean if you want to tap into that and receive. Very pragmatic, by the way, to receive, not something we've been taught. And one of the things that was so up in the air today, amongst many other things, is it's like, look at the things in your life, things and people that so desire to contribute to you. It's very hot here, very humid. You see it here. I'm getting a rouge. A rouge, it's not a makeup rouge, it's a humidity rouge. So, like, tap into the people and the things that would like to contribute to you, whether it's animals, like maybe you have a cat or a dog, or the earth, or let's say you own, like most of you know, the place El Hogar in Costa Rica, or the castle, the Casa Bogona in Italy, or, you know, someone in your life, something that truly has like a desire to nurture you. How much have you been separating exactly from the sources that desire to contribute to you? Like, deliberately, to not be that powerful, to not be that different, to not be that alive as you truly can be. And this is something that's been a topic today where, like, most of us went, wow. I mean, there's so many beautiful or just like the palm tree behind me, if you just tap into the energy of that, or the ocean. And there's a lot of dolphins out there also. I mean, you cannot see them, but you can perceive them. It's like there's so many sources of energy that desire to just contribute to us. And how often are we going, no, I got this, I don't need it, I can do it by myself. I don't want to receive, like that makes me independent, or like the fake power. It's such a fake power, when how much more of you could you have if you receive those sources of nurturing, of energy that desire to contribute to you, and allow yourself to be truly great. And why am I doing this? Because I've been looking at, like, I've been creating a title for a class called Facilitating the World to Greatness. It's part of Pragmatic Psychology. It's part of the Pragmatic Practitioner program, which is where people use the tools from Access and learn how to apply them not only to their own lives, but also working with clients, working with kids or grown-ups or groups in whatever work they do, whether they're doctors or coaches or therapists or teachers. And so the subtitle of this class is Facilitating the World to Greatness. And it's funny, this has been a topic today at the class here in Mexico as well. It's like, what truly contributes to you being that greatness? What facilitates you to that greatness? Well, one of the elements is definitely the willingness to receive from all of these different sources, not having to do it all by yourself, allowing yourself to be contributed to, allowing yourself to receive what is available in front of you, and then making the choice to go, what if whatever is showing up, whatever you do, whatever choice you make, what if you acknowledge the greatness behind it? And like, what if you, like, whatever you do, even if it doesn't turn out the way you wanted it to turn out, like you do something and you're like, oh, I wish I would have done greater or something. What if you just go, wow, I did this, how great, you know? What if you just like acknowledge that and just bathe in that energy of greatness? I know we've not been taught that. I know we prefer judgments, but anytime you judge, you kill your greatness, you kill your creativity. And what's the value of that? So what if that was no longer the place you go to, or other people's limitations, or you needing to save other people? But it's okay to be great. It's okay to have ease. It's okay to have ease when other people are choosing dis-ease. It's okay to have ease when other people choose contraction. It's okay to have expansion when other people choose contraction. It's okay to receive money when other people go for lack. It's okay. It's okay, guys. And I, like, in my world, the past days, I'm like, I've been playing with that energy. It's okay. It's okay to be great when other people choose not to, because that's an energy where we move the world forward. And that's, for me, like the facilitation, like one of the elements of facilitating the world to greatness. So I'm really looking forward to more. And there's such a new, if you just tap into what I'm saying and the energy behind the words, guys, really, there's such a different space available right now, especially in a world that's so insane. We don't need to be as insane as the other people. We can be great when other people are insane. So there's such a different space available right now, such a gentle, nurturing kindness. Like, the intensity of insanity doesn't have to be your only choice to go to. Yes, it's very loud, but so what? Like, insanity is always loud. Why? Because it's pathetic. Because it's weak. Like, that's why it needs to be loud, not because it's powerful. If you're truly powerful, you don't have the need to be loud. You can be gentle, you can be melty, you can be vulnerable. That's true power. So guys, there's such a different space available right now, like, and so many new wonderful tools. I am like, wow, the level of choice we have to create a future in a world that works for us is fucking incredible. So I'm looking forward to more. I know Dane is gonna have a call today at Mexico 3 p.m. It's a little bit like it's in 2 hours, I think, called The Reset, if you want to listen. And I'm gonna have a Pragmatic Practitioner class next weekend from El Lugar, from Costa Rica, from a place of true nurturing. And like, me facilitating classes at El Lugar is like, it facilitates everybody in the class. It's like wherever they are in the world. So the Pragmatic Practitioner classes are truly wow. They're like this art of walking and talking, being the walking, talking tool, not just like, oh, what else is possible, but living it, being it in every area of your life, being the unstoppable power of ease, joy, and glory that you can be in the world, being the walking, talking facilitator, not just being that when you teach a class or when you have a session, but being it always, and adding to your business, inviting more people to come to you because you're being it, and learning how to use the tools and the art of using them, the ease and the dance of using those tools and being them in whatever your work is. And with that, spreading the seeds of consciousness, spreading those tools out there in the world for anybody, whether they know about those tools yet or not. It's like, let's expand our world, not just like within the Access Island, but let's have this out there. This is one of the reasons why Gary Douglas many years ago asked me to do this, because we want to get bigger. We want to like spread these wonderful tools out there in the world to anybody, to any business, to any person. And this is one of the classes where you can learn to do so. Also use these tools and talk about them in a way where people can hear them, where people can actually receive them and use them pragmatically. You know, what else? So this class is going to be next week, and it's on 4 evenings for Europe time. You need bars and foundation as a prereq, and there's a whole program for pragmatic practitioners. We have called, like, if you join that program, you need a couple of those you need 2 of those pragmatic practitioner classes. And you can like learn to use these tools, and we have calls every month where we extrapolate how else we can function in the world and influence the world to something greater, and work with our clients and so much more. So I'm looking forward. If you want more information, I'm sure someone of my people will post information there, and I'd love to see you at this class, especially with all these new tools and new space. Wow. And we're gonna have translation in different languages, and yeah, what else is possible? Sending you a big hug from beautiful Mexico, the ocean, and the whole universe. Mwah.